Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy, and welcome to my gameplay of Super Luigi Galaxy. Alright, so I'm back to doing some SLG parts, because as you guys know, I've been pretty busy, so that's why there's been this, little bit of a hiatus, I would say, which is fine. I mean, of course, like I said, this is a new feature, because I'm taking a lot of classes. Of course, I'm going to get to that later, so that's what I'm going to be talking about. Anyway, today is April the 12th, so I just like to give you guys a bit of a life update, and also related to schooling and everything. So, I'm just saying, as I've mentioned before, that I said I'm pretty sure it was going to happen, and I think it was going to happen, that, yeah, as of right now, I've withdrawn from the two classes that I said was kind of challenging. So, yeah, I was able to do that, no problem. So now I've withdrawn. So basically, I now have, time on my hands and stuff. And especially considering that this is mid-April. I mean, well, yeah, mid-April. It's not the end yet, but I've now completed a few classes that are, lab-based and stuff. So I'm now in the home stretch. So, yeah, now I have even more time than before. So, because of that, it means, I could be able to just focus on gameplays and stuff. If I can, really. But, I mean, of course, because, it's kind of the end at this point, so at some point I'm probably going to just pack up and, prepare to leave, go back to Florida and stuff, but I'm just telling you guys that, yeah, I have, withdrawn from the class. And of course, I didn't mention this before, but I think I might do okay. I mean, of course, there's another class I'm kinda... I mean, I don't really know my progress, though, but it's just that I know that I've taken the midterm exam of it, and I did not do well at it at all, and so, I really don't know what my progress is, so I'll ask the professor when it's close to the deadline that, am I gonna pass the class, get a D and stuff? Because if not, I'm gonna withdraw that as well. So, which, like I said, no big deal, because I really feel like I'm probably not gonna do... Yeah, I don't want to do this, because I know it's gonna be a Bob-omb one, so, I'm really feeling like I'm not gonna do electronics engineering, get the degree in this school, so I'm gonna just focus on biology and, of course, focus on that subject when I go to Massachusetts. Not move to Massachusetts, I'm still gonna be living in Rhode Island, of course, but it's just it's gonna be a little bit farther, but I'll just say this, for how things will go, I'm not gonna be taking my car over there, so yeah, when I do my new college and stuff, I'm not gonna drive there, I'll just take a train to get there, which I can, so, I'll be doing that, and we'll see what happens. Wait, okay, yeah, I went to the fountain. I gotta go to this place, I would say. It looks like a bakery or kitchen. Anyway, so, yeah, so that I withdrawn from it. It wasn't a big deal. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have that professor again for this one other class that's related to electronics, but I'll still keep it. I don't know what, I want to just know what it is, see if I can do well, and if I don't do well as usual, then I'll just withdraw from that as well. I mean, some of you guys are maybe wondering, well, if you're gonna do biology, so why don't withdraw that class and focus on biology? But the thing is that, I don't know, it's I want to see if what this class is, and if I do well, because it could also, be transferred and stuff, and also, I want to have my advisor feel like, oh, I am doing electronics, and not be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna withdraw from it, because I want to take that one last class that is unfortunately in a spring semester, not in the fall semester, so, I really want to do that. It's a class I really want to look forward to, and because of that, I'm gonna have to just deal with that first, and then of course once the spring is coming up, then I'll just tell the advisor, be like, yeah, I'm gonna withdraw from that after that class. So I'm not gonna take those two classes again. By the way, yeah, that's that. I don't trust that professor, honestly. I feel like it's just not helpful. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's happening. And what else? Just right now, I'm just looking for, yeah. I don't want to do that. I remember that one was kind of tricky. And there's this one. I mean, I guess. You know what? Why not? Or no. Actually, I don't really like desert levels and stuff. Let me just check the other one, the other worlds first, and then I can come back and do this. Also, I have 700, I mean, I think I'm gonna need 1,000 star bits, so yeah, that shit's gonna take some time. So, okay, yeah, but let's keep on looking. Two more, and then we'll see. Oh, shit. I should always remember that Luigi has the higher jump, so of course it's not like Mario where it's like a few couple ones. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see. Let's check the engine room. So yeah, that's what's happening. I guess I'll just tell you guys that I have finished the game Fire Emblem Engage. It was really fun. I'll just tell you guys this, like I said, if you love Fire Emblem and stuff, definitely buy that game. Like, it's not, you know, yeah, like, it's like, it's not a bad game, really. It's really, really good, but, like, I will admit, though, when I finished it, the story is my least favorite compared to the other Fire Emblem games I've played. Yeah, it's like lower than Three Houses, obviously, lower than Awakening, and lower than Fate, but I still kind of enjoyed it. It had its moments, definitely. Like, you know, like, one thing I love about Fire Emblem games is that there's always these, like, small moments in these games that are, like, really, you know, kind of impactful in a way. Like, they really, like, mean a lot to me, you know? So, and that game actually has it at some points. Like, yeah, like I said, story is not the best, but, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty alright. So, you know, yeah, so I finished it. So I guess the next Fire Emblem game I'm going to work on when I feel like playing again is Fire Emblem Echoes. I'll definitely play that. As a matter of fact, one character that was in Fire Emblem Engage was from Echoes, so I was like, oh wow, so, you know, that's interesting. So I'm definitely going to, it's probably going to need like over 1,000, right? Yeah, it's 1,200, I think the other one's 1,600, the one at the very top. Oh, fuck. I accidentally... That's not what I want, fuck. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, one more, and then of course we'll do the desert levels. I mean, at this point we're like really almost... Oh, you need 1,200, right? Oh, it's 92. Okay, so I am not done. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot there's the Green Star one and the other, yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, okay, there is one right there. Oh, there's one here. Oh, that's a Baba one. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Don't like the desert level, you know. Anyway. So yeah, so I finished that. So right now, of course, because I'm gonna leave soon. So and that's when I'll start playing the Underground Ghost Ship. That's when I'm gonna start playing Penny's Big Breakaway, and then I'll play the two Klonoa games. And then after that, I mean, I don't know, something else. I'm gonna save Fire Emblem Echoes when I come back here in Rhode Island, because you know, obviously, like during this time is when I want to like keep myself busy indoors and stuff. Because of course, when I'm at my parents' house, like. Sometimes there's gonna be some activity that I would probably do with my parents and stuff, and of course, so you know, of course, yeah. And there's like no need to, you know, have a whole collection of games and stuff. I want to get that. Hang on. Oh fuck! The guy went this way. Thought he was gonna go back. There you go. Ha. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I remember there was like one like mystery star, like probably yeah, go to the cannon and you gotta shoot somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, there's this one. Or that one. I don't know. Maybe it is this one, hang on. This is the tiny planet. Yeah. It's gonna get small. Huh. It's not star bits, but still, I like to collect the coins, you know? Okay, now I can't reach it. Oh, it's like deflating. Okay, I didn't notice that. That's pretty funny. Oh my god, that's so trippy. Oh fuck, no. I want to get the, hang on. Okay, well, let's try this again. Maybe, I don't know, yeah, it could be not there, so I'm doing this for nothing, but hey, it's been a while, I kind of forgot, so that's why. Yes. But let's see. Fuck. Come on. I mean, I'm getting star bits, and that's one thing I need. Ah, fuck. Come on. Is that everyone? Yeah, it's only to get the fire flower back. Okay, that's fine. All right. Anyway, so what was what to talk about next? So yeah, so I'm gonna come back to Florida at some point. By the way, my mom is turning 60 this year, so we're gonna have a nice fun event to celebrate the milestone. So we're literally gonna have a short vacation to Las Vegas. So it'll be quite interesting what's gonna happen. You know, looking forward to it. Yeah, so, yeah, and, also another thing I'd like to mention is that I know I kind of talked about this before, saying that I'm, probably not gonna work and stuff at some point right now, but I never said I'd do part-time working, and the reason why I'm saying this is that I've kind of decided that once I go back to Florida, I'm going to, work part-time, Monday to Friday, to earn some money, because I'm kind of now running low on my savings and stuff, the disposable income that I have. And the reason why, because I've been smoking a lot of marijuana. Sorry, I pressed B. I meant to do a ground pound and I pressed the B button instead of the Z button. So I wasted 3 star bits, which is fine. Yeah, so I've been ever since I've started smoking marijuana since mid-October, I would say. I mean, I have done it earlier, but when I discovered this one dispensary store, you know, and I that's when I shopped for marijuana that's pre-rolled and stuff, not the ones where it's just cannabis flowers where I have to grind from this one other smoke shop. It's not really a dispensary, by the way. It actually sold its own it's not its own brand, but it's its own jars and stuff. And I kind of realized that after I kind of smoked it, I feel like the THC level is much higher than what it said on the label, because it said it was less than 0.3, but I remember when I smoked it and I feel like it was 10 or 15%. The reason why I say this because I've smoked the 4%, you know, THC cannabis, you know, when I made the rolls and everything, and it didn't do nothing. So it led me to believe that, yeah, I think I smoked one that was it was not as advertised, you know? Not that it was a bad thing, I loved it, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of an issue. Yeah, so I don't know if oh yeah, mystery. That's probably it. Okay, hang on. I hope it is. No, it's not. Fuck. We'll keep on looking. It's not over yet. Yeah, I know I could just wave around, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm thinking of going back to work because I'm running low on money. Marijuana, weed is not that cheap, you know, depending on what you're buying. So, and I've been smoking it every night, so it's gotten to the point where I'm yeah, I'm burning through my money, so I gotta get a job and you know, start earning that. Of course, I don't have to worry. I can just literally ask my parents, hey, could you allow me to, you know, purchase as much marijuana as I want? But I'm not gonna do that, man. Plus my parents are you know, during the 2 summer breaks that I had ever since moving here, they were you haven't been doing anything. You're just you know, staying at home or sleeping, oversleeping and everything. And my parents were all yeah, you need to have something to do, you know. So yeah, I guess that's my answer to that. I'll just go and work just so that I can earn enough money, recover my income, so then I can continue purchasing marijuana. Yeah, I'm just doing this for the weed, man. And I guess if not, I probably would have just worked anyway, just because I have something to do. I did mention about I was kind of worried about, oh, what if there was a negative incident, the negative incidents that I talked about my workplace last time. Of course, before I kind of had to do it because of my in order to graduate, but you know, it's just that now I'm doing it because I need to do it in order to have an for my income. What is this? Okay, go. There's an arrow to go up. I think it's just directions, but there has to be mystery star somewhere here. Yeah, like I said, it's been over here. Or these piranhas, they don't really do anything. Huh. Oh yeah, it has to be here, but you gotta have a shell or something to destroy it. Or just use Luigi as bait. You know what, fuck it, I'm kind of lazy, I'm just gonna touch it. Oh, okay, never mind. Thought it would, like, break the boat. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look around. Maybe it isn't under, I don't know. Yeah, so right now I'm kind of job hunting. I kind of went into LinkedIn, but nobody's like calling me or anything, so I feel like I just need to have a physical headhunter, like an actual person probably like find a job and stuff. Kind of similar to, you know, I had to have an agent or like a real estate agent in order to find the apartment that I was looking for, so it's probably gonna have to be something the same like that. Okay, fuck, can't find anything. Hang on. Has to be like somewhere outside. It's like you use the cannon to launch, like, or those pillars like going up. Maybe also, okay, there could be something here. There's a shell. Maybe I need to use a shell to like destroy the boat thing, I guess? Oh no, wait, it's right there. Okay, never mind. Problem solved. Sorry about that. But of course, it's more time for talking, so... But anyway. Let's see... Yeah, so... Is that the star? It's probably just gonna lead me somewhere else. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Maybe it is that boat. It has to be. Or probably... Or, you know what? Hang on. Let's do something else. Let's do this. Not here. Has to be. Launch over there? I mean, I could. Nah. I don't think. I don't remember doing that, honestly, so I don't think so. Okay, hang on. Let's try. So anyway, yeah, so I'll just get hire a headhunter and like, you know, or of course like go back to my parents' place and like then just tell them this, cause you know, and then think of what they would think. Cause like searching on, I mean, like I know I could search online, but or maybe I could just go and Google, I guess. Maybe I'll just do that like when I get back. Hang on. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's where the other thing is. Oh, I think was that a shell right there? Oh, it could have been. Oh, oh wow, it is. Oh, I didn't see it. Fuck me. Yeah, do be like that. Anyway, let's see. I think it has to be this thing right here. Yeah, I was right. But you had to use a shell in order to, like, you know, do that. You couldn't just use Luigi. Okay. Sorry about that. I knew it had to be that thing, but it was like... Oh, this one. Hang on. Oh yeah, point of this is that you gotta have a light. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, wait. Yes. Oh yeah, bring the light. Oh damn. Oh my god, come on, man. I was stuck. Fuck. That's okay, I have a shit ton of 1-ups. I mean, honestly, all this monkeying around also, this monkeying around, made me get a lot of star bits, so I guess that's one good thing of this. Anyway, yeah, now I know there's a shell here, so I don't have to do that. Anyway, what else? Yeah, so get my... So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be finding a job when I get back to Florida. I hope it goes well, because I need the extra money. Also looking forward to the Switch 2. It's coming out in June, which is great. So then we could get one for my parents' house and one for when I go to Rhode Island. Essentially, the one at my parents' that'll be my one for my brother and one for me, of course. That's what I mean by one for my parents' house, because technically I can just bring the Switch with me. Also, bonus points is backwards compatible, so I don't have to bring that with me. Ah. Oh shit. I'm fucking up. There we go. Yeah, so of course you gotta just do that. Whoa. You saw that? That was so trippy. Come on. Ah, fuck. Yes. There we go. Got it. It was very easy. Okay. Yeah. I'm very excited for Switch 2. I'm also excited to watch The Last of Us Season 2. I actually finished Season 1, by the way, in 2023. I also rewatched the episodes, both last year and this year, when I was, watching just bits of it. So I rewatched all the episodes again, so now I'm looking forward to Season 2. Can't wait to... I am aware, obviously, this is gonna... It's the part where, obviously, Joel dies and stuff, spoiler alert for those of you who don't know. I mean, of course, those of you who are just watching the show, never played the games. I mean, of course, it's out there. I think everybody knows about what happened, and it was deeply controversial. But I think with the criticisms happening there, and then there's the show. Of course, it's still gonna happen, but I feel like they probably would learn from it, because the main criticism I have with it, it was it was whiplash basically. It's just so sudden that they just killed off the character. Instead, they just had to just let it breathe first and then kill him off. Because, it kind of makes sense that he'd be killed off considering, all the fucked up shit he did around him. Of course, he murdered, Abby's father, who was the surgeon that was going to produce the cure. So that's why this happened. But, it made sense it was going to happen eventually. But I guess people were all like, why did it have to happen so early, If it would have happened much later or in the middle of the game, maybe people would be more forgiving. But... that didn't happen. So because of that, I kind of felt very whiplashy, Yeah, so, anyway, I kind of, backed out, but, I was just wondering. I think the other one's a bob-on one, but, I have to first make sure. Okay, yeah. Might as well. I like this level. I mean, I don't know if it is a bob-on, but, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Now that I have nothing to do, no games to play, I'm thinking of just, rewatching this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, but, I actually watched Rent-a-Girlfriend, both Season 1 and Season 2, and yeah, it is kind of a cringy show, but, it has its moments. There's some stuff that I like about some I don't, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me, of course, and I am aware, especially for the manga readers, that it gets much worse. Where it doesn't get cringy funny. It literally just gets fucking cringy and cringy in its own right, in a bad way. I remember. It was quite unfortunate, really. I remember, when I watched this one video, I don't know what it's called, but it's, Life of a Manga Artist, and the artist that was doing it happened to be the guy that was the creator of Rent-a-Girlfriend, and I remember I looked at the comments that went after that volume was released. People were saying, how, when the anime was up, how people were, praising him and be like, hey, congratulations, you now made a show of it and everything. Even though, yeah, it was cringy. Like I said, it had its moments. There were definitely people who genuinely love it and everything. It was a fun show at times. But then, of course, when that manga was released, then everyone was like, yeah, you have issues, man. It was kind of funny and sad at the same time. Like, I mean, to be fair though, if it wasn't one anime that like that had to be like be on the one of those animes where like it had to like fall apart and stuff, it probably just had to be this one really, because like I'm glad like Attack on Titan finished strong. I'm glad that like I would say Dragon Ball Z finished strong, like, cause like there's Super and and of course also Akira Toriyama's dead, so you could say Dragon Ball Z also finished strong. What else? I mean, like there are other animes that I enjoy that like had a decent ending and stuff. I mean, hell, like even Darling in the Franxx, I actually really I've talked about this a long time ago. I actually genuinely enjoyed the anime, and even though yes, it kind of ended kind of in a stupid way, I would say it was still fun. Like, and at least like it kind of ended in a happy ending kind of way. Yes, it was ridiculous, but like at the very least, it ended in a satisfying conclusion. So yes, it was definitely not perfect. It was like getting I mean, the one cringe moment would be like how they operate the mechs, but it had, like I said, it had great moments, and people were all like, "Oh, this is like a great anime and stuff." And then of course, I mean, for me, when I realized when the anime kind of went downhill is when they kind of revealed that the leader or the leader that was like doing all this happened to be an extraterrestrial alien that like fooled the humans into doing this shit, and I was like, yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Because they kind of removed the agency, because at the beginning of the anime it was like, it was humanity that kind of like did all this, but then of course you kind of like destroyed that when you just realized it was just some like I said, some outside force that kind of did all this, instead of it was like humanity's own doing. So it kind of like defeats the purpose, Okay, yes. Oh yeah, right, I forgot, you gotta let the bombs explode in a chain reaction, because doing it this way. So yeah, but even then, that it still ended in a decent way, like, yeah, like I said, not perfect, but like I said, it ended in a satisfying conclusion. So alright, yeah, okay, if there's one anime that has to take the L, okay, I'm fine if it was like Rent a Girlfriend, whatever. I mean, to be fair, it's not over, of course, it's not finished, so like, we'll see if maybe this was just one like hole that the creator kind of dug in, and we'll see if he could try to get back up from that. Yeah, for the record, I also haven't watched season 3, so I don't know what's the deal. All I know is that when I watched Giguk's video on like My Dress Up Darling, excuse me, he made a small reference to Rent a Girlfriend and put NTR over it, so okay, yeah, I guess there was like an NTR moment that happens in it, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, yeah, now I know why people are upset. So yeah, and hey, actually, you know what, that makes me more curious. I want to see how this train, like, just collides, how it jumps, how it, like, just, like, becomes a huge train wreck. I want to see what happens. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. Yeah. But before I do that, I'm gonna rewatch the season 2 episodes, because I rewatched the season 1 episodes, so I'll definitely rewatch season 2. And I don't know, it's probably never gonna happen. Maybe I'll also watch the dub of it, because I kind of like the voice actress that voiced Pomni, and she also voiced the dub version, the dub of Licorice Recoil as Chisato. Yeah, she's the same voice actress voices what's the main girl's name? Is it Chizuru? I think it's Chizuru, yeah. I hope I'm getting her name right. Yeah, she voiced that in the dub, so, it's quite... it'd be interesting, I guess. Kind of weird, though, because it's like you watch the sub version and you're going to go back to the dub. I'll try it out. Anyway, I'm not going to do this shit. There's going to be no progress whatsoever, so I'll just do I guess one more star, and then... How much of it? Oh, it's in 31 minutes. Okay, not too long. Nice. Yeah, this is not going to be a long one. That's why I'm kind of making a gameplay, because there's some stuff I want to talk about, some stuff that's going to happen. Then, of course, the next gameplay video is going to be very important. Talk about it maybe sometime next week or something. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm just going to talk about... I guess the one last thing I want to talk about is that... So, as you guys know, the Easter is going to be approaching on April 20th, and I'm really looking forward to it. And the reason why I'm looking forward to it is that apparently I've been invited by... I don't know, it's like a relative of my mom. I don't know if she's her cousin or something. I think it's her cousin, yeah. Her cousin, who lives in Rhode Island, she's inviting me for an Easter, like either brunch or breakfast or something, or maybe lunch or dinner. I don't know. She's inviting me to her house for the celebration, and I basically said yes, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Now, of course, the reason why I want to talk to you guys about this is that I don't really know much about her. We have met before, actually. I remember it was early November. You know when I talked about this in my Spyro gameplay about my parents and both my parents, my uncle, and my grandma were coming over to like just check out on the state, check the residency, like the apartment I was living in, and also check the just hang around and stuff, hang out with me, and also we also met with the real estate agent, because the reason why, because the guy's kind of Syrian. That's kind of how my mom hooked me up with him, and he was very nice. We had like a little dessert at his house. It was very nice, and I don't know if I mentioned that before. Maybe I don't know if I did. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. And then of course we had lunch at my mom's relative's place, and it was her and some other guys. I don't know if maybe there's gonna be more people this time because it's Easter. So so I have met her and her twin sister, by the way, and they were very nice people, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll definitely come over. And the reason why I'm doing this is because obviously it's gonna be on a Sunday, and on Sundays there's absolutely nothing to do. I basically just oversleep, and then I wake up, do some homework and everything, and do some usual stuff. And of course then right now I can I smoke some marijuana at night and stuff. Before I never did that because I was waking up early, but of course then I do it early. But now I'm done with lab, so I used to have early labs on Monday, but now that I'm finished with that, some big sandcastle. Which one's more fun? I guess this one? I don't know. Yeah, so what else? I used to, because of that I was like, you know what? I have nothing to do on a Sunday, so might as well just go for a nice greeting and stuff. Of course, bear in mind there's nobody my age that's gonna come over, so it's just gonna be me and some adults. I'm already an adult, but middle-aged people, I would say, and of course they're all Syrian Arabic speakers and everything. So yeah, they can speak English, of course, but I'm gonna be the kind of guy that's just gonna be eating my meal and stuff, and just sitting down all quiet and stuff, which is fine. I can do that really, but that's just how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna be a very shitty conversationalist unless they talk to me in English. Then yeah, sure, I could talk about some stuff, and just talk about some things. I really don't know what's gonna be brought up. Hopefully it'll be appropriate conversations and not something maybe I would say the wrong thing and stuff. That's one of my few embarrassments to say if I accidentally misspeak and stuff. But I think things will go all right. Hopefully. Fuck. Yeah, I'm looking for I have to look for the. Oh wait! Oh, is that one with the bullet? Yeah, the one with the bullet bill, and there was the star trapped in the. Yeah. Okay, that one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get those things and then go on the other one and then try to break it. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I remember doing this when I was talking about the death penalty thing in Florida. Yeah, I remember. Okay. I guess I'll just have this on for now. I don't know if that Koopa's gonna come out. I hope not. I've never been up here. That would have been a nice place to put the, little star thing. The launch star piece, and I missed it. That's okay, you could just wall jump. Oh yeah, right, I have to... Oh, there's a chest, hang on. Okay, oh, there was one right there. Okay, so I didn't have to do that. Ah, here it is. Yeah, there we go. There's another one right here. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I'm invited, and I said yes. I figured to do it because, like I said, nothing really much to do. I mean, I'm basically my last gameplay when I said going vacationing in Canada, and I was saying it's taking a gamble and stuff because you don't know what's gonna happen, if it's good or bad. This is another one here. Also, I'm also taking another gamble. Basically going to someone's place and with some guests and everything, and not knowing how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out alright, but it's one of those things. And And I hope it does turn out alright. Hopefully. Oh, okay, so it's right there. We got it. It's just those dry bones. Ah, fuck. There we go. Oh, it's right up here. Nice. Anyway, okay, yeah. Okay, hang on. Oh, right, yeah. So you have to wait for the... Or no way, you can... Is it just... Yeah, that thing. Okay. There we go. Where is it gonna lead me? Is it gonna lead me to the bullet bill thing? Man, oh. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, I gotta go from down here and then get the thing. I love this. This is so, like, trippy. You gotta have that thing to... Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, damn. So, then where was it? Hang on. Maybe I missed it. It's probably possible. If I can't find it here, I'll just use the green star. I think I have missed it. Yeah. Oh, that was shit. So maybe it wasn't the bullet bill thing, I don't know. Okay. See, this is why I was reluctant to do the desert thing. I knew it was like, yeah, it's gonna be a shitty level. Okay. This one's also shitty as well. I remember I was like... Just like that one part, you know? Anyway, so yeah, so... I've been invited, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. Hopefully it'll be nice, but... We'll see what happens. So that's why... Yeah, I wanted to talk about... Yeah, just because of that, like, you know... Okay, it's this one. Alright, what time is this? 40 minutes now. I really hope this... Yeah, I want to do the star that's, like, fast, you know? I don't want to do something that's, like, slow like this. Oh. That's it. There we go. Yeah, gotta keep on hitting it. There we go. Okay, I remember. It was like somewhere around here. It was like a... Ah, here it is. Okay, so maybe this will be much faster than I thought. 20? Yeah, well there's some right here. Fuck. I know I could just heal up right now, but right now I just want to go. There we go. Oh, okay, sweet. It's pyramid level. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember doing this level, and I was talking. Yeah, the Florida death penalty video. I remember it was like the sand that rises up, and then you gotta get the silver stars. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, this will be my last one, by the way. I'm pretty much like finished with talking what I need to talk about. So. Alright, here. Got that. Yes. Okay, let's check out here. Oh, there's another one right there. Does it... I don't know if it'll maybe have a glitch if I would have done it like early before the sand. I don't know. Maybe it would or not. I don't know. Yeah, so that's about it. Things are going... Oh, fuck. There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's see. There's like a big, like, gap. Okay, let's see. Don't... Ah, here we go. Okay, and we got everyone. Nice. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. 43 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna split. If there's room in the title, yeah, I'll keep it one video. But if not, I could split it. We'll see what happens. I think this is the last green star. I hope it is, because if it is, then that means, you know, we can do the green star challenges next. Then we'll do the other mystery stars, like, and we'll get to 120, or it's gonna be 119 actually, because the last one would be Bowser's Castle. Let's see, is it here? I think it's, oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. Okay. Right here. Nice. Yeah, so all I'm just saying is I hope my little invitation over there goes well. I hope nothing embarrassing happens. I hope, like I said, all goes well. Like driving there, I hope it goes well. I hope everything goes well. As usual. You've managed to recover all of the green power stars and restore the green launch star. Yeah, so now I can do it. Sweet! Even I don't know what's waiting for you beyond the green launch star. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also think there's a few comet stars I have to do. Comets I have to do, so... I mean, it makes sense. There's still a few levels that are not 100%, so... But yeah, so that's about it. Just I hope everything goes well, and I'm now racing towards the finals. Next gameplay I'll talk about what I really want to talk about. It's kind of philosophical in a way, or also, yeah, philosophical is one of those gameplays that obviously why I'm doing this kind of stuff, and like, you know, the usual, like talking about like life in general and everything. So I'm gonna go to do that in the next one, so look forward to it. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys have a great Easter. I mean, it's not Easter yet. I mean, of course, I'll say that in the next gameplay. We're not there to Easter yet, but the next week will be the last week before Easter. So I'll leave it on there once that happens. You really want to quit? Yes. So yeah, that's about it. Look forward to more gameplay videos. Hope everything goes well. And I'll just say to you guys, you know, have a great day, I would say. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next gameplay series. Alright, bye everyone.